Back to the ground. This is Jonas Gray to the 30-yard line. You know, it's amazing what New England has done through the years, and Belichick and the staff. No matter who they lose, and they lost Ridley, who was really starting to play extremely well. He was their top back. This guy signed with Miami. He wasn't even a regular starter at Notre Dame. He was on the Baltimore practice squad. Then New England brought him in. He was in the practice squad until 3 weeks ago. And he's the horse out of the backfield.
But he is thick. He's about 230 pounds a man, and as honest a back as you will find, he is going to run where Bill Belichick tells him to run. No ad-libbing from him.
And he follows the fullback, Devlin, right through the middle, up to the 37-yard line goes Gray for a first down.
All right, I think this is James Devlin's going to come back inside here. These angles from the New England Patriots offense are always very creative. You see them set up either tight ends or fullbacks so that they have sharp angles for those blocks as possible.
Now you've got Gray again with Devlin, the fullback, in there as well, helping to provide the escort, and he churns his way for a gain of 16 yards. Good opening drive for the Patriots. Good mixture, too. From the 4, second and goal. On the ground and trying to get his way into the end zone, and does for the touchdown, is Jonas Gray. So for the Patriots, they defer. They stop Indianapolis 3 and out, and then they get the ball at their own 11, and they go 89 yards in a little over 4 minutes to take the lead.
You know, one of the things they want to do is bring in some bigger guys and then pull around. They get as much beef as possible in there, and then you'll just see big Jonas Gray. There is no ad-lib to this guy. I really enjoyed watching the tape. You have a guy like Shane Vereen who will bounce out and run around and create things on his own. And took a blow.
Hit the marker as well. Look at this now as Gray on 3rd and inches takes off and gets to the 50-yard line. So Ridley out for the season. They bring in Gray off the practice squad. 20-yard gain here.
If you're running it this will just bring in another offensive lineman. Here's Cameron Fleming right down here at the bottom. They're going to work in Marcus Cannon, who's a backup tackle. So anytime that Bill Belichick gets this kind of success running the football early, he is just going to load up until you stick to what they do. You know, they're not going to change because they have a couple of bad days.
No. We're on to Cincinnati. Here's Jonas Gray.
Was watching Cincinnati tape on the way home from Kansas City.
And look at that hole exploited by Gray, by Jonas Gray. Again, he played at Notre Dame 4 years there, but never really a regular starter. I mean, he played a lot in his senior year, split time, and here he is in his 3rd season in the league with first action.
This extra tackle out here is really making a difference. Cameron Fleming coming in at the tight end position, and they are just either confusing or blowing the Colts off the ball here.
Gray again, talking about 3rd season. Actually, didn't play the first 2. He was down in Miami all year, and then he was rehabbing there, and then he went to Baltimore on the practice squad. And
too.
Bring in the extra offensive lineman on the right side, give it to Gray. Slow start, but he's played extremely well of late. And this will be a first down as Gray takes the ball inside the
high school or college.
From the 16-yard line, this is Jonas Gray working his way for a couple. Got a first and goal from the 8. And look at Gray working his way down to the 1-yard line. Well, you saw him play a lot at Notre Dame. What'd you think of him at that point?
You know, I was impressed with the guy just because, but it's more of a NFL-style back. He is now at 230 pounds. You need those guys that can just carry the load inside when people are hitting him. It's a big difference between gaining 3 and 5 yards.
And here he goes again, a little shift to the left and into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Jonas Gray, 13 carries, 95 yards, 2 TDs.
Big Brian Stork right down the middle. Now, you may say he got a little grab in there, but go figure. Out of all the stars that we talked about coming into this game, that Jonas Gray would be the dominant force. The Patriots are running over the Colts, and the Colts can't run a lick against. And then, of course, the old-fashioned power with Dan Conley heading up inside there. But it has been the power running of Jonas Gray and this offensive line winning this game.
And here we go again. Jonas Gray is the back. He already 100 yards, and he still has 100. Fleming, rookie out of Stanford. Here's Gray again, breaking tackles. Gray with some tough running all the way to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by Ryan Wendell getting this reach block, and then the rest of it was just one-on-one blocking on the outside. Jonas Gray now, and I tell you, the offensive linemen love backs like this. Not only is he breaking tackles at the point of attack, but he is going exactly where this offensive line thinks he's going to go.
Number 13. Again with a pull up front. Gray to the 7-yard line. He goes.
Make money.
Quick count. They've got the fullback Devlin in there, and Gray will take it very close to a first down. Third and a short one. Give it to Gray, and Gray is going to fight his way through a tackle out of the backfield, and he signals first down, and he means it. He broke away from Freeman, first and goal.
Jarrell Freeman had him. This is going to be a field goal. He's got him right in the backfield. He gives him a little bit of the old dead leg, Al, that you love so much, and just slips through for the first down. Look at that. Just gave him the dead leg and down to the 2.
On the ground where they've been so effective, and this time it's a 4-yard pickup from midfield. And one of the few times they're able to corral Gray.
They'll try and jitterbug their way out of that.
Get to the line in a hurry. Gives the ball here to Gray. Takes it inside the 10. 2 on the ground. More here to the outside. Gray cuts it back. Has the first down. First and goal inside the 2.
Once again, Gronkowski at the point of attack and able to hold off there Andy Studebaker, and then the patience. You can tell that Jonas Gray is starting to feel this now. He just waited for his guard Dan Conley to get out in front of him, and they are pounding these guys.
Looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night, and he has it. 3 times into the end zone. Again, they had the fullback in there, Devlin, the bulk up front, the line doing a great job, and Gray having a phenomenal night.
He will not get off the course, and why would you? Watch James Devlin, the fullback here, just take out DeQuell Jackson. What a block this is. That's as good as you will see from a fullback in this league. Fantastic.
And the crowd now goes into silent mode as Brady has led them on an 80-yard drive. And again, great balance all night long because of the running game, obviously. 6 runs, 1 play. Now the handoff goes to Gray. Just been doing this all night long. Gray again. Again through the middle. And be a yard shy of the first down. They'll spot it after a gain of 9. 8 yards tonight for Gray. And this time they are able to stuff him. They should have Andrew Luck and Summerstock as Abe Lincoln flag down. And flags all over the place. Now you got. And Pagano angry with that hard count. Getting up to the line quickly. Threading his way over the right side. You lose him in that mass of bodies, and then somehow at the other end of it, he comes up with 4 or 5 yards.
Gray, you tell him to run there, he's going there.
This is his 30th carry, and he takes it inside the 5 to set up a first down and goal. And they give it to Gray, and Gray for the 4th time tonight. 4 touchdowns. And a flag down on the play. And another one comes in at the end. Puts them up by 14, going on 15 after the extra point.
You see Gronkowski at the far left side of your screen, and he just finishes this block well after the touchdown signal was called. Drives him right off the field and into the television truck. And I think Gronk, you see him flapping his fingers saying, that guy's been talking all game.
Jonas Gray.
Reach out with arms and try and reach. Look at the night he's having. And they have stayed with it. That's what I love. Josh McDaniels he gets something going, he doesn't care. Tom Brady, you know, he's out throwing a lot of touchdown passes. This is working. Let's stay right here.
2nd and 6. To the left side.
Big roll.
I told you they should have gone to Garoppolo. He's in there right now. And they give the ball to Gray. You know, Chris, I'm trying to think. You played receiver.
But there were big gaps where he was the number 2 guy.
No question. Big gaps. And then when he did ascend to number 1, you know, play clock down. Gray will take us. And here's Gray.
Not a little Marshawn Lynch in him. Old Notre Dame Fighting Irish, I'm totally biased.
Oh, it's only his 38th carry. If he can get 10 more yards, he'll be at 200. Amendola and Devlin coming over there. He's at 199 right now. 199.
Got a little action going on in the backfield. Got to be happy for a young man like that hanging in. And how much easier does it make for Tom Brady? But they're much better they are. They have been incredible for about the last month and a half.
Meanwhile, the Colts will stay home, meet Jacksonville and Washington in back-to-back weeks here. That's the good news. Then 3 of their last 4 on the road. For Belichick,